All right, let's talk about it. Women's sports. What do you watch and what don't you watch? Women want equality, and they should have equality. Uh, However, women are looking for equal pay in some sports like basketball, well, all sports. They believe they should get paid as much as men do. And one of the biggest problems with women's sports is the draw. In order for, any business to stay alive, there has to be enough people invested in the business in some kind of way. They either have to watch it, put money behind it. You have to put people in seats in order for, it to make revenue, in order for them to, pay you. And if you don't have that type of draw, then we can't pay you like Steph Curry. Steph Curry has a hell of a draw. That's why he makes 201, 201 million. LeBron James is the draw when it comes to basketball. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he makes more than most people in sports, period. You know what I'm saying? I would say, well, let's just go through some sports that women probably come close to getting paid as much as men. Let's just go through some. Yeah, there's none. There's none that I know of that women get paid as much as men. Well, no. Well, maybe women's pool. Women are dynamite at pool. So I'll watch a female pool player, take it to another female, but a lot of time they want to show how a female beat a man, as if a female can't beat a man at pool. There's no strength in it. It's all strategy and technique. And, females in some cases are better at men in some things. Like when I was in the Army, they would pit us against the females when it came to PT. And of course, we did more push-ups than they did, but the women killed us when it came to sit-ups. They could just keep going, and going, but when it came to running a 2 mile, you can forget it. Most women are not going to beat men at the 2 mile. It just ain't going to happen. They're not going to beat us at push-ups. Ain't going to happen, but they did beat us at sit-ups. So there are some things that women dominated. Now, racing. When it comes to like Danica Patrick, she makes a decent dollar. She's a female. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much she makes, but she makes a good bit of money when it comes to racing. You know what I'm saying? She's done her thing. She's popular. She's a standout. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she got paid as much as Ari Lyndike or, any of those guys, Penske's. I don't think she made any of that money. She's not gonna do, she doesn't race in the same circuit as Earnhardt did, but I don't think she, can do Earnhardt numbers, but I'm sure she did good. So there are some sports where women, they can get up there pretty good. But like I said, it's the draw. How many people want to watch Danica Patrick, win a race? Are you interested because she's a female and she's out there racing with the guys? They do that a lot, but I don't really care. If I watch racing, listen, most people don't watch the race because there's a woman racing. They watch the race because they want to see a wreck. That's why they watch it, because the wrecks are phenomenal, and some of these guys walk away from it. Some people like Dale Earnhardt do not. So that's really what the excitement is. It's just going around and around and around. Of course, there's a lot of money and technique behind it, but when they start trading paint, it's just like, bam, there it goes, and there goes number 8. Tony is, doing his thing, and so on and so forth. I think Tony's number 8. Or Dale Earnhardt Jr. I don't know. I don't watch it that much. But when it comes to women basketball, I tried. I cannot watch women's basketball. unless I'm attracted to one of the females. And that's it. Sometimes they have some really good women out there, and I'll be like, heck yeah. I'll watch, that beautiful body run up and down the court for a minute. But do I care if they win? I don't care. I don't, because the majority of them I'm not attracted to. I just don't think that they're, I'm just not attracted to. So, to each his own. It's not a slight. It's just, if I find you attractive, then I want to watch you. If I don't find you attractive, when it comes to women's sports, I just, to watch layups, and every now and then one of them might slam. It's just not exciting because it's not the pinnacle of strength to me. Now, women's karate, oh yeah. Women's judo, 100%. Yeah, I'll watch some female judo. Women's wrestling, though, nah. Nah, not so much. Women's skiing. I'll watch downhill. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll watch some downhill. Yeah, 100%. Because just the dynamics and the science behind the weight of a female to the weight of a man in the same race, it's just phenomenal. The speeds that they reach, 70, 80 miles an hour. Oh yeah, I'll watch some downhill, and they be cheating on downhill. Yeah, will I watch luge? Nah, not gonna watch any luge. When I watch cross-country skiing? Nah. Hiking? Nah. Boating? Rowing? Nah, I don't really care. Archery? Maybe, because, come on, the bow and arrow was the number one weapon for the longest time. There were kingdoms conquered because of the bow and arrow, so absolutely. Horseback riding, I don't really care. Depends, the horse, doing the step up, I don't really care about that. You're fancy, rich, you're just saying you're richer than me, I don't care about. But cowboy stuff, females lassoing a bull, and yeah, I might check that out. I might observe that. Women's track and field, yes. Listen, I'm a Helen O'Berry fan. Lightweight Hassan, even though I don't like what her coach is doing. But I've been watching women's running for the longest time because I used to be a runner. So, oh yeah, and there's a lot of women who will just floor men when it comes to running. But when it comes to each one of them being professional, it's just, you're just not going to be the man. But while I watch women's running, yeah, women sprinting, love it. Listen, I love women sprinting. And I don't care what country they're in. I love speed. You know what I'm saying? I am an admirer of speed. So to see somebody take off at high speed and just outrun a car for a short distance, that is just incredible. I don't care what gender you are. So yeah, I love that. I watch stuff all the way up. Sometimes I even watch a marathon because of the technique, drafting and things along that line. I know there's a lot of technique in it because I used to do it, but I never ran a marathon. I used to be a miler. So I know what's going into it and some of the thoughts and some of the things that these people are going through because I used to run long distance, or a middle distance runner. Women, 800, love it. A thing Mo, she can run the 200, the 800, the 400, the mile, the 5 mile. She's just dope all the way around. So she just won gold. Yeah, a thing is going to do a thing. Allison Felix, how can you not love Allison Felix? Ever since she was 18, I've been watching her just, killing on the track, So love Allison Felix, you know what I'm saying? And this is her last Olympics, but I don't think she's finished running. And like I said, I don't care what country they're in. I just love to see women who can run, you know what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot of runners out there that I like. Ella Muro, or Dr. Ellen, is that Ella Muro? Yeah, I think she just won silver in the mile, Houlihan, even though they banned her for eating something she wasn't supposed to or whatever. Sha'Carri Richardson, the fastest American woman. I'm still down with watching Sha'Carri run. She's incredible at top end. I mean, it's unreal how fast Sha'Carri Richardson can run. So when she's back at it again, I'll be watching it. But there are just some sports that are boring. Women's basketball is boring to me. This is why you don't get the money that you're asking for, because I can't watch it. However, there are other sports where women are are just dynamite, and they are definitely worth watching. Women's MMA, Thug Rose all day. Ronda Rousey, her old stuff, yeah. Tate, oh yeah, oh yeah. I will. Yeah, I was loving when Ronda Rousey was armbarring people into submission. I was loving all that. I love all the catchweight, flyweight, all the battles, all the people that come from different styles and try to beat other styles. And, it's a whole science to MMA and how to capitalize, how the boxer just completely destroys the grappler. You know what I'm saying? Which is what you saw when the preacher's daughter beat Ronda Rousey. And then the preacher's daughter came, and then she got beat by a better boxer. She got beat like 3 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love women's MMA. Love it. Can't say that I don't. It's just a good competition. Not so much women's wrestling, but women's MMA, I do like it. I like to see it. Because those girls, especially when it comes to the ground game, even in the hood, like just regular girls hood fighting, the ground game is just, I know there's a lot of hair pulling, but I've seen some chicks in the hood do some moves that men just can't do. They use their legs in ways men don't even think about. We don't think about using our legs. We think about our upper body strength, how to take a man down, pound him out. These females can just do stuff that men can't do or don't even think about doing when it comes to a fight. Most fights end up on the ground, and most fights last about 3 minutes. But they end up on the ground within under 30 seconds. Most fights are just taken straight to the ground under 30 seconds. So you can expect to hit the ground if you're going to fight. And this is where you see women, even in, like I said, just non-trained fighters, I've seen women toss other women, their whole body. Like if you look at some of these hood fights, I saw this girl take this other female, and they were perfectly matched, and grabbed her and twisted her head and slung her whole body off her feet, and then bam, and it looked like a judo. I'm telling you, this woman wasn't trained in judo, but they know how to throw each other like just ways that we don't even think about, or we have to go and learn. And it was beautiful. She just snatched this woman, her whole body went into the air, bam, and it was beautiful. I saw this other chick. This girl was talking to this chick, and she's like, I don't want to do it to you, but this chick came at her and tried to hit her with the boom boom. Girl stepped out of the way, snatched this chick with one hand, reached back and punched this girl in the face, and her whole face twisted. Her whole face went like this, crack. And she was holding her by her head, punching. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'll watch that in a minute, because it's just things that you just don't see men do. You know what I'm saying? So there are some women's sports that I will watch, but I can't say that women should get equal pay. It's just simply because of the draw. Now, Ronda Rousey was getting good money. I don't know if she was getting equal pay to men. She was getting good money. Miesha Tate was getting good money. Both of them are no longer in the game. The preacher's daughter, she's still in the game, but she's not number one after she lost. After she beat Ronda Rousey, then she lost. I forgot what the Amanda Nunes is number one right now. Amanda Nunes gets great endorsements. I don't know how much money she makes, but I'm sure she's making more than the average male MMA person. So, a lot of the outcry for women and equal pay, listen, a lot of the times it's the sport you're in where you're not getting equal pay. And then sometimes it's just your performance. You're not getting equal pay is because of what you're into. How many people watch archery? How many people tune into archery? You don't watch it unless you're into it, and you don't really know or care about it until the Olympics, and then you still don't watch it. I'm not gonna watch an archery competition. I'm just not that into archery. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you're not making the money that you think you should simply because of what you're into. You have to get into a popular sport. And sometimes, listen, the more dangerous it is, the more people are going to watch it. A lot of you females don't want to go that route. You don't want to do hand-to-hand combat because, it's just not you. Some of you will shoot a gun and think that, you're just as dope as a man. You're not. You're not. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. It's your boy Tone 202. Peace. Ain't that beat killer? Uh. Uh. One. One, two, one, two. One, two. My bad. I was jamming from there. Microphone. Check. Microphone. Give it. I like this low cut. Beats by Tone. Beats by Tone, yeah. Brooklyn? No, I'm not from Brooklyn. From Pittsburgh.